Or fine. I'm doing it all on the Twitch back end.
Wow, sounds like a real horror.
Who are you, by the way?
I am a tactful ogre, your faithful friend.
You are my friend.
Safe to call that? Yeah.
You are one of my oldest. You're probably you and Adney are probably the two oldest friends I actually keep in contact with. That's a little depressing considering we met on Gleemax.
Before it was called Gleemax, even, which is what the Wizard of the Coast forums.
Wizard of the Coast forums.
Making fake magic cards together.
Making fake magic card. I won an award once for my set design, but that's not what we're doing today. You volunteered to be the Resident Evil 7 defender, even though I like that game. I like actually I think you've been on the stream before a few times, Jan, haven't you?
I tuned in like once for a Dark Souls.
And Pokemon.
More than once.
Pokemon too. So you've been around before, but this is the first time being on one of these ones. I want to hit the button that says go.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna hit new game. Should I play on hardcore?
If you're streaming, so I'll say that I've been playing this as well. I'm like halfway through. I chose standard, and it's been slightly too easy, but if you're streaming, I think that cancels out.
Well, I'm king of video games, so I should have done
gonna make
hardcore.
for a better experience.
How are the wizard eyes looking for you?
Pretty good on my end.
A young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty. Yet
hope you like Tim Burton.
I love Tim. I don't like Tim Burton really, but I like Rascal. Oh, I know. Actually, hold on. We got to skip this because there's something important we need to do that I haven't done. No, let me skip. Well, I'm not in the game window anymore. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here, baby. There's something we need to find the lore. The game tried to make me watch this when I started the game for the first time.
Oh, right, the recap video.
Yeah, the recap video.
Yeah, it's worth showing off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm blind. Ogre has a day ahead start of me. So
yeah, I'm like halfway through.
I remember this game.
It's Ethan.
Ethan Winters. Is this voice acting as goofy as it was in 7?
Oh boy, howdy is it. Some of these line reads are just
an email from her.
I'm pretty sure we'll see at least one of them.
She told me to
this stream.
And of course,
Bellissimo. I loved that about. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be talking all over this game because if you want to get the clean walkthrough of this, I recorded Sekiro twice. So I could upload an uncommentated run. I am not doing that for this game.
She attacked me like some kind of wild animal.
And they're really taking their time, huh?
Later on, I found out that she was infected by a special kind of mold.
Yeah, mold. The molded. I didn't like the molded that much.
I was trying to find an antidote, a vaccine,
they were
anything.
Spooky the first few times you fought them.
I kind of wish there was like a little bit more variety to them.
We're already infected.
Yeah, there's like the 4-legged ones, and then the large ones, and
yeah, you had normal guy
ones, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, regular guy, spike guy, fat guy, crawler guy.
Her name was Evelyn. I fought the fucked up family and was able to
fucked up family
with a serum.
Jeez, Ethan.
You got to know the Bakers, Ethan. You know they weren't fucked up. They were unfortunate.
Exactly.
They were victims. You said that yourself.
And saved the both of us.
He had an intimate conversation with Jack in a fever dream.
In a mold dream. And then.
Is that enough?
Yes, thank you.
I really don't want to talk about what happened anymore.
I don't want it.
It's all over now.
Now, why are they sending Ethan Winters to wherever they're sending Ethan Winters and not Joe Baker, the voodoo immortal punch man who threw spears at alligators and beat up a super molded version of his brother with a robot arm and ate bugs? See, that guy could take on anything.
Now that's a Resident Evil protagonist.
That's a Resident Evil protagonist to me. Okay, we watched the recap video. Alright, here we go. Back to Tim Burton Town. Are these supposed to be leaves or are they rose petals?
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work.
You ever gone berry
Forest
picking?
greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty.
Not in the past 15
Yet
years or
determined to
so,
find the
I'd
berries,
say.
The rascal broke free
I
from
bet I
Mother's
picked some
grasp
berries
and
on a school
vanished
trip.
into the trees.
What kind of berries they got
Mother's
for picking
worried
in
cries faded
Poland?
fast as the girl ran on,
Got currants?
over
Oh,
vine
jeez.
and under branch, and into the forest.
Kind of. I know they're
Strange eyes
Polish
upon her.
names.
The girl recalled Mother's scary
Uh,
bedtime tales,
What's their
and her
Polish name?
throat became bone dry.
There are these cool things
Then
called
the pet lord
poziomki,
appeared.
which are
He greeted
tiny,
her warmly
basically
and
tiny
built
strawberries.
His own wing.
Ooh,
Come,
Pizionki?
child,
My favorite.
quench your thirst, he said.
Poziomki.
So she drank
McClunky.
the thick,
I shouldn't make
dark
fun.
milk and
Exactly.
smiled with joy.
McClunky.
Passing through the graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed.
This is
and
less
the
Tim
air
Burton,
turned
more Don't
biting
Starve.
cold.
This is very
The
Don't
girl was
Starve.
shivering in her thin clothes.
Yeah.
Then a dark weaver
If you haven't been paying
appeared,
attention,
and with a click of his
this girl
fingers
has been
crafted
receiving
a
various
whisk into
gifts
a
from
beautiful
various
dress.
spooky
Come, child,
Yeah.
Spooky
warm
folks.
yourself,
They're
he coaxed.
secret
So
animals.
she clothed herself and
Giving
smiled
with a
gifts.
skull.
with joy.
Fish.
Across waters deep and ominous she went, hoping a boat
Oh, I
she
hope we
found
fight
would
that.
carry her home.
Brave
But
Lord
hunger's
Nito,
grip
first of the
tightened,
dead.
and her heart grew heavy.
Or the big,
Then the
Delago.
fish king appeared and offered one of his many fins. Come, child,
Yummy.
eat your fill. So the girl
she
ate
eats a fin?
and smiled with joy once more.
Not the most
Continuing on,
nutritious part of
she soon
fish,
entered
I'd
It's like,
say.
the
it's like all
dark
keratin.
heart. Then
Yes.
an iron steed appeared, bearing
Ooh,
a
bad horse.
beautiful golden gear.
Horse, bad
The
horse.
creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift.
Uh-oh.
The horse grew angry and summoned the other monsters.
Oh, now they're monsters.
Terror filled the girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beasts. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark.
Oh, we know who that is. I hope at least.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled.
Is that
more
Mia?
in
She looks
tales
different.
too. In a blink,
Yeah, that's Mia.
the girl was trapped
Maybe
inside
she just has more
Unless
of
you're talking about the baby.
I don't know who the baby is.
there. She's asleep.
What is with the creepy story? She's only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional.
You gotta support the head of your
a
baby.
local tale. Besides,
That
Rose
head would be
doesn't
like
seem to mind.
lolling around.
Because she doesn't understand it. Thank God.
I like how Ethan
We
is
moved
basically
here
on the
so she wouldn't
baby's
have to
level.
deal with any of that, remember?
There's nothing wrong with my memory.
He's a manlet.
Oh.
You're just being paranoid.
It's not. Never mind. I'm sorry.
She had her brain
I'm
wiped
not-
by
I'm just
a
cautious.
mold grandma.
Then, go cautiously
Yep.
take your daughter to bed.
Probably do a number on you.
It kind of reminds me of the Fallout
We'll
4
finish dinner.
opening. Yeah, the baby. Oh, she does have dead anime mom hair. Holy shit.
It's okay, Rose.
Ooh,
Your mother
Rose.
doesn't want to remember it. I can't blame her.
Okay, time to look around my house.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
Yeah.
Ethan's gone home now.
I want the baby wipes. Ethan's body kind of behaves weirdly.
Yeah, it has a pretty noticeable presence in the world. Which I think is a stayover from how Resident Evil 7 was a VR game.
Yeah. We've got radiators here. So is this New England or what? Somewhere that they have oil heat and radiators.
Find out soon enough where this is. Rather,
Yeah.
where vaguely this is supposed to be.
Baby YouTube. Oh, we've got getting used to the camera controls.
I know this is too wholesome to be baby YouTube.
That's some fucked up looking picture. It's like mold broccoli. I have the camera inverted, which I normally prefer, but I think I'm going to turn that off. Just to see.
You have it differently for third person and first person?
Yeah, in third person, I definitely want everything inverted for some reason, but yeah, this feels better. This looks like half of a demotivational poster. We used to make a lot of those, remember? Back in the... Got that I had. That would have been... There was a big thread of them in Wooden Marble. Probably not a name you've thought of in a while. Give me the coin? Okay, no coin. Give me the
2010-ish.
Closer to like 09, 08.
Once things warm up, we can go for a walk.
I wasn't out of high school yet. No pictures of family, all just like stock photos.
Sounds about right for Ethan, frankly.
Not me, it's over here. Whoa, nice drink tray.
Fine.
Need to get this baby put away so I can...
I think there's another one that's interactable somewhere
Don't get too close
here.
to me when I'm cooking, babe.
What? I wanna... Oh wait, oh that's a VG Products.
Hey, what are you doing, mister?
Half whole flour. We can use this. Now I want to... No, not that. Yes.
Oh, it says gold. On
Yeah,
the stream,
gold.
it looked like it said mold.
Disgoose.
There we go.
For cake and bread, half whole flour. This is like King Arthur Gold. Now, how do I get rid of the display settings so I can actually take my VG product picture? I'll worry about this later. Wait, he has a water cooler in his kitchen?
Oh, yeah.
Why does he have a water cooler? There's a sink right there.
Maybe the water's not too great here.
God, baby photo. What does it say?
Oh.
Rat. Was born 3 months ago. Half birthday.
1 week before my birthday.
And 8 months and 2 days before mine.
Before we know it.
They grow up fast. Let's just enjoy it while we can.
Mango and banana.
There's a pantry behind you as well.
Ew.
If you want to check it
Hurry
out.
up and put Rose to sleep, will you?
That's just more flour. I don't see any VG products here. Although I should look at that wine. I'm just completely obliterating my stream viewers have to be here for this kind of thing though, right?
I mean, why else would they create this nicely detailed house if not to scrutinize the strangest corners of it? Here we go.
We've got the Brassica Gibcos. The night just started.
It just started.
We got juice, pure fruit juice. Or that's some dirty ass juice boxes. Look at them.
Yeah,
they're filthy.
Like did Ethan just like find them in the trash or something?
Keeps piling up.
Maybe food. Mango and banana.
I think Ethan is like implying that Mia is making food and that's why they're not using the baby food, but you could also interpret it as Mia is manufacturing these jars of baby food.
No, not that. Classic. Hey, bro.
Hey.
Wait, that is not disinfecting wipes. That's a bottle of...
Hey, how do you know?
Forgive me. I'm so good that you will never forget. Free fresh.
Jeez.
Do you wet to try? This? Hell yeah! Okay, that's how you do photo mode. I'll take photo mode later.
I could use a jug of disinfecting wipes.
I could also use some jug wipes. Are they going to make the classic mistake of having their bedroom and baby bed being upstairs? I guess if that's... Oh, shut up, baby.
What have you done now?
Touch baby.
It's like I said to your mom.
Wait, she already has teeth?
Scary for you.
Does she? I didn't see.
I thought I saw some teeth.
Your mom and I love this song so much.
Got the cake topper on there. I wanna through the fire and flames.
Your mom and I love this 5-note song so much.
Would you? I think that a Through the Fire and Flames music box would be really baller.
Oh man, that would rule.
The spring on that thing would have to be hefty.
I should get.
It's Mr. Everywhere.
It's Mr. Everywhere for the dolphins. Yeah, we've got like a steady.
Got to do a deep clean before Rose starts walking around.
The Dolby gas incident. Toxic gas leak in Louisiana in 2017. Jack Baker and his family, who were exposed to the gas, perished.
Ethan Winters and his wife, whoever that is.
And whoever his wife is.
About this already.
He married Zoe. This is Zoe's baby. That's Zoe downstairs. I gave her the potion. Ooh, being born with the teeth meant you were a werewolf. Or probably meant you were any number of things. Like baby born was with hair, baby born with no hair, baby born with a tail.
Oh, the baby born cops are coming.
Baby Bjorn. Ugh. Ball. This.
There's a little more exploring you could do.
This crib is not safe.
It does have a baby monitor, though.
Yeah, but that's not... yeah, you can't do that. You gotta get that pillow, and you gotta get that blanket out of there. You want your child to suffocate? Do you not remember the ad campaigns in the 90s about SIDS?
Guess not. Moved out in 97.
I mean, Ethan has to be a millennial.
Oh god, I think you're right. I hadn't even thought of it that way before.
Hey, Ogre. There's a chance we're older than Ethan.
Don't say that, please.
You know what? You know what the real thing is? The real humdinger is. We're about the same age as Harry Mason was in Silent Hill 1.
We're probably still younger than James, though. Right?
I think I might be older than James. Someone in the chat look up how old James was. I think he was 28. I think I'm older than James.
Outlive all these horror protagonists.
Harry was 32. Which I'm not quite there yet, but I'm close.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, 14 pounds. There you go.
Of note, you're testing her for mold or fungus, rather.
Well, hi there, little Rose.
Have an ape. James Sunderland was 29 and oh my god, I'm older than James!
Oh.
No!
No!
Oh, and he
paranoia if they're really out to get you.
he learned how to do guns. Oh, I might have to look at him of his... No, they're not legible. Are my textures not good enough? I remember... Does he have an ultimate combat, at least?
Decline.
Fall of the Demon King.
I think that one's been in a Resident Evil game before.
It's like a manga title. And this just looks like katakana.
Yeah, kind of.
I guess Ethan is a weeb. I don't see Ultimate Combat or... Oh, we got the... We've got the shit, I'm blanking.
Picture book.
Uncharted 4 picture book.
Ah.
Time for bed.
Yeah.
Baby.
I wish I could stay like this forever.
I'm pretty into this trend of slow exploring of houses.
Can't keep your mother.
It's always a fun time.
She's angry.
She is scary when she's angry. She beat me up on a boat once, and then I shot her, but she was fine. Yeah, I don't mind this kind of thing either. It's pretty good.
Get a load of that mirror.
What? That's a mirror?
Unless it's a TV screen or something in their bathroom.
Does it just... They never want you to look at Ethan, because they covered Ethan's face, but...
I think it's supposed to be like that.
I thought I had reflections turned on. Yeah. I can't turn on ray tracing because my mentees... Actually, what is that? Samson's.
What is that? Aftershave?
Antibacterial lotion. I can't read that first word though.
Yeah, I can't tell either.
Yeah, I want to wander around a house in Elden Ring. Got fresh tea and a Hakuna Matata.
What? Face architecture. Face architect.
I don't remember what my... let's get the screen cap from the stream. Hand cream, soft protection, according to the natural law. Lazy lady. Love, pro-age nourishment hand cream. Deep care complex. You, Ethan, don't piss on the toilet. You gotta pee in the sprays. The ocean on your skin. Nature's milk. Revitalizing toner.
How did I miss all these products on my playthrough? Jeez.
I'm the VG products
I'm glad
king.
I'm tuning in for this.
Okay. We got some more Nature's Milk revitalizing toner over there.
There's more text.
No artificial ingredients, and then written in Dark Souls text.
Yeah,
Eucalyptus
space language.
Eucalyptic shower gel.
Something in the shower too.
Yeah, some tiny bottles. Those are like what you would get on to take through an airplane. The hell does that say? Gehenna?
What?
Argan oil shampoo. Gehenna? Like hell? He's got hell shampoo? Suds and Sons.
Suds and Sons. For delicate skins.
Suds and Sons. I love VG products. Okay, let's go play the video game. We'll find his mower later.
What are you talking about? Where this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is a video game.
Okay, let's put the baby in this unsafe crib.
There you go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
But yeah, you don't want anything that can get pressed against your baby's face, including things like blankets and cushions. You just want a cushioned mat that is taut. That was responsible for something like reduced infant mortality by like half or something when they figured that shit out.
Huh.
Or at least reduced death by SIDS, I should say. Because it turns out the sudden infant death syndrome was just them suffocating. And they're so weak, little babies, you can't... It's hard to tell how they died. Book. ABCs.
Another new book?
Apple baby candy.
Ethan is really resentful of this, my first book of ABC.
Talking about race. Yeah, I was talking about how the... the crib that they put Mia in was not safe. Nothing here? Nice.
Oh, Mia. What a miracle.
Mamma Mia!
Hey.
3 years ago, I couldn't even imagine something like this would happen.
Set up her maybe food. Oh, I didn't do that.
Is she okay?
Wife magnetism.
Like a baby.
Look at that soup!
Good soup physics.
Soup. Oh, look.
Hands off, mister.
It clipped. It's clipping. Look at the ladle.
It's a local recipe.
Wow, you've gone full native, haven't you?
Local wine, too. But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe you shouldn't have any.
Little vino in my perfectly clear glass.
Worrying.
Glurp.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy,
Goopy wine.
Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast.
Military training?
At least we're all together.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Me, Rose. Now, everything's gonna
Seriously? Think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
It happened so long ago. I don't understand why you are so...
Oh no! My wife!
Wife.
My wife!
Time to put that military training to use.
I can't believe they fridged my wife immediately! No, my wine! The vino!
Mia. Oh, God.
My name's Albert Wesker.
Chris?
Oh.
What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No! What? Why?
Think you're got it yet?
Nice sub timing, Chad. Thanks for the sub. Ugh.
By the way, Chris was voiced by the guy who voiced Carlos in Resident Evil 3 for some reason.
Ooh, could they not get regular Chris back?
Rose? What the hell are you doing with my
He
daughter?
does a good job.
Package secure, sir.
They said package. This really is the opening to Fallout 4.
Ethan, no.
At least they made Chris bigger. He looks huge now in that coat.
Rose.
Really wide.
Big boy.
Get him out of here.
He got roided out. Did they really fridge your wife in the first 5 minutes of the game? That's not
As far
cool.
as I can tell.
He's not quite that big yet. He's getting regular big, though, yeah.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Mr. Winters. I've got your doctor's results back, and I'd like you to come in to talk about them. How about next Thursday, 4 o'clock?
No problem. We'll be there.
You can tell this is a dream because of the
That was the doc.
reverb.
She'll see us next week.
All hazy. It's like a soap opera.
Hey, now. Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything else.
I can't believe they hate each other.
It's not Rose that I'm worried about.
Well, then what are you worried about?
They really kind of do.
She's gonna be
We
fine.
kind of knew
I
that's
just
how it
know
would be from the
What else
first game,
matters?
though.
We matter, Ethan!
Yeah.
You matter!
Ethan does not matter.
Just
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me.
I guess she
Hold
did
on,
have
I have to talk to work.
I have to talk to work. That's more important than my deranged, highly troubled wife. Baby.
Kitch.
Ugh, my bones. Ugh.
Man, I overslept.
Jesus.
Ugh, it's the time of its phone.
About damn time. What's your status? Is the package safe?
What are you talking about? Where's Chris Redfield? And Rose?
Who is this? This is a secure channel.
You're not authorized.
Fuck.
This is a little goofy.
It is.
What the hell happened?
Doesn't get any more serious.
Well, we have a hook right away. We've got eliminate target, recover body, secure Rosemary Winters's to Site C.
Yeah, I don't know what that pluralization is, but I like it.
Can I crouch? I can crouch. It will not let me in here though, even though.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate.
Well, let's wander off to die. Oh, I can't. I want to wander off to die though. This is very Resident Evil 4 already.
Yeah, a little darker than RE4 ever got, but
Yeah, with the wife dead.
yeah, and also just visually.
Well, I can fix that partially.
I didn't mean it that way, but I do like that this game at least tries to be a horror game.
Well, Resident 4 tried to be a horror game for a while too. It was a horror game all the way up to the castle, and then it stopped caring. That game is so good.
And it's really good.
So Ethan, oh yeah, we're just following the footprints then, because otherwise we don't really have a plan, and we're just wandering out to die like I wanted. That true?
Yeah, your chances of surviving here, surely you're gonna die by daytime, right?
Well, that's a different game. That's Dead by Daylight. That's a different video game.
Oh, my bad.
Here's this fence. Crouching tutorial. Bloody barbed wire.
You klutz.
They got my blood now. Wait, is it not letting me stand up? Okay, I was too close to the crouch zone to stand up. I was under that tree. Yeah.
Don't want to bonk your head.
My what?
Don't want to bonk your head.
What?
You want to hit your head on the tree.
I don't understand.
Never mind.
Good for going on the bits. Mmm, yummy! Time for lunch! Nom, 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 nom. That's
Nothing like a bloody bird.
What was that game that let you eat birds? The one where you beat up a bunch of hobos. It was
Oh, you'll have to be more specific.
It was a Xbox 360 game. You were like a detective. There was like some kind of cultish plot. Condemned. Yes. You could eat birds in Condemned. You didn't eat them. You collected them, but it made crunchy noises like you were eating the bones. Ooh, physics. Bonk.
All I can think of now is Pipe eating humans.
What? I forgot. What did Pipe ever eat a human?
in New Vegas.
Oh, right, that was Pipe. I forgot.
More than one.
he ate a couple hundred, actually. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
How long is it going to wiggle?
That's a good question.
I can wait. Ugh. Point of no return. A little bit of fog to mask a loading zone. Ooh. A squatch. Okay, here's the official thing. I know everyone says this game's got werewolves in it, but starting from this moment forward, they are not werewolves. They squatches.
Sounds good to me.
We used to have a creek just like this, except mine did not have dead fish in it. It had live fish and crawdads in it.
That sounds nice.
Little shack. Blood shack. Just a little place where you can bleed your head out. Blood shack, baby. It's got a nondescript bag. Wait, is that Dolby beer? Wow, they get Dolby beer all the way out here in Europe.
Unless, coincidentally, this is Dolvi, Romania, wherever this is supposed to take place.
Ooh, potatoes.
I don't think a country is actually ever specified.
Yeah, that would make sense. Well, there's a... We got an ammo crate. We got wrenches. Some big wrenches.
Yes, the house exploration continues on.
Gotta brush my teeth. Oh, okay.
There's only one toothbrush. This is environmental storytelling.
Oh ho! It's the same pills as was in the other locale. Why I knocked over? I'm stepping on Dolby beer. Anything in here? What is that? Nondescript. Okay. Spinning wheel. Rumpelstiltskin. Wood stove. That is... Got a cardboard box on top of it. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not super safe.
Ooh, it's a Romanian recipe for bean soup. Nice books. They have American flour here and wooden bowls. I mean, was the cabin the only place I could have gone? Was this the end of the road?
I believe so, yeah.
End of the road.
Okay. There was a little something you missed in there, though.
Now, was it anything important, or was it just a...
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know I could go further in. I was backing out before.
Oh, okay.
Like, I saw this. I do this thing in
Yeah,
dungeons all the time, where I go in partially the one way and then back out to go the other way.
Oh no, that's extremely wise, especially in a game like this.
The owl knows more than it seems. Ooh, gotta get some banana bread. That banana is ready to go.
Banana bread.
I have like 3 bananas in my freezer that I need to bread up.
Lots of garlic too.
Well, you know,
Just
you gotta
hanging from the ceiling.
You gotta get the squatches away. You gotta do that.
Everyone knows squatches fear garlic.
Squatches do not like garlic. Oh no! Boardses!
Oh.
And a save point from Silent Hill. Only would be red if it was that. Oh, wait. high power gas stove. I thought that said kapow. Gas stove.
You do not want your gas stove to go kapow.
Yeah, it's not advisable. I'm playing for 40 minutes and I have not done any gameplay yet, and that is entirely my fault. I've just been goofing off.
I've been having a good time with this.
Ooh, rats off to you. I guess I want to turn around and have nothing happen to me. Oh no!
No!
That rat betrayed me! Okay, none of my buttons are sprint, so I guess I'm going to have to just slowly walk my way out.
Oh, now you gotta get all messy.
Squatch? Papa Sat? Oh, he got his blood in the blood. He got touched by the Squatch blood.
What's it all this?
Oh, you're in it now.
It's fine. I still got my mold antibodies. I'm mold vaccinated. It's daytime now. That rat made the sun shine. That was a powerful rat.
The rat or all the garlic somehow.
What?
Oh.
Oh, I can sprint now. Okay. This is how Squatches reproduce. Yes. That's nice touch. The modeling the sticks bending out of the way. A lot of games don't do that.
Yeah, it's always a nice little immersion thing.
Ah, pale blood.
Where the hell am I?
Oh, we're in Lothric, Lordran,
Canehurst.
Yarnum. That's the one. I was waiting for Yarnum. Yep, it's doing this for me. Point of return. Okay. Ooh, some britches. Okay, let's find where the game play. Ooh, yummy! Nom 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 nom. It's my new house. I don't know where my old one is. Oh no! Not the eggs!
Oh no.
Those are some big honking eggs.
Those are huge, yeah.
They must be goose eggs.
A lot of them still seem intact, though.
They got a hose set up. That goes nowhere. Bonk. Nope, not bonk. Just clip. Well, I want to go inside this house because I think it clearly wants me to.
Maybe they're out.
And easy to pick lock. Dolby beer.
Not easy enough, apparently.
Got some slop.
Wait, go look at the table again.
Hmm?
Was that the table? Is that a plastic fork? Can't quite tell.
Nah, it's reflective. I think it's metal.
Okay, it looked plastic, which was a little amusing.
Ooh, they have the same portrait I did. That was of the spinning lady. Ah, somebody hated this wall. Maybe they're out.
Yeah, if my house looked like this, I'd probably be out as well.
My house looks like this, and I've never stopped me. Ooh, they left the soup on. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get any items doing this. That's just the feeling. Okay, we have goats. Ooh, you know what this means?
I see the yellow tape.
I need some kind of item. Stable. Okay, we've officially started playing a video game, I think. Can I go in the John? Nope, can't. Wait.
Yes, you can. No, you can't.
Somebody hated that shithole.
It's occupied.
Occupado. I'll have to play this Hot Soup to be the next stream waiting song from Lisa the Joyful. I think Hot Soup is in that one, right?
I wouldn't know. I should play that game someday.
You should play
Both of
Lisa
them.
the Painful. You don't have to play Lisa the Joyful. Monkey!
Rose's monkey, what?
Nope, just the thing. Well, you gotta run. The dragon's attacking. So
Oh, were you talking about my, whatever's happening outside my window?
I was talking about that house looking like, yeah,
Because
Skyrim.
some extremely noisy street noises going on now.
I can't hear them. Come on, let me in. This is an old Ford tractor. I want to get going. Still running.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yummy!
What happened?
Not at all ominous.
Alright. Some kind of music festival happening. Okay, they're doing the thing where the light is... I need to find a way to break a padlock. A armored vehicle. Yeah, I don't think Ethan has ever seen a Squatch attack. Okay, this one works. But you're just pooping in the snow. I heard chickens. Wonder what that means. Some kind of emblem, perhaps.
Chickens only.
Check in here. Oh, just some wood or some skulls.
Is that colliding with your body, or was it just flopping around on its own?
I think it's flopping around on its own. And it's got a skull, but a cow or a boat. Where'd your flashlight go, Ethan?
Got to bring it.
Yeah. Some force could break it.
Kind of force.
Oh.
Oh, that kind of force.
Knife. I remember these.
Even holds it like Leon. Instead of the two-handed grip he did in RE7. Because he has military training.
Alright, there we go. Ooh, we've got a briefcase.
Yep.
Actually,
You can do inventory Tetris in this game. Everyone's favorite item.
what is the button that just health drinks? Is it a...
You're on the controller, it's RB.
Okay, I will not press that button then. Actually, is there a heavy attack button? I should look at the controls.
Yeah, you could do that. If you do aim, so the left trigger.
Okay, because I remember that being... Dolby beer! No, I can't destroy the Dolby beer.
So there isn't a whole lot of stuff that's breakable in this game.
All I know is to do this a lot.
Yep.
Soup.
Did they just
Look at your hands a
run out of
lot.
the house?
Soup. Just look at the soup. Time for soup. An old... There's like... I'm getting conflicted evidence of disrepair. Because there's like an engine running outside, but these potatoes have clearly been bad for a while. And this like little pepper seed is completely dead.
Yeah, well, maybe this village wasn't doing too great before the Squatches appeared.
Yeah, this... Oh yeah, he still holds his knife like a dingus in the shadows. Yay! Okay, well, I got my knife. And I'm probably going to have to use it. Okay, so I guess I have to keep going. Oh. There's a... What could be behind?
No, friendly.
Oh, shit.
Prized. Surprised Ethan didn't get hit.
There was an accident down the road and...
There's this Squatch. Good
the
face.
grimace emoji.
Oh no. They're coming. Who is? What the hell was that?
Squatch.
You have a gun? What? Please tell me you have a gun. No, why would I?
You're a video game protagonist, damn it.
Take it!
Alright, we got a gun. We have established that this guy ain't much of a...
Hey!
Oh. Well, shit.
I didn't stand much of a chance.
Up. There comes his ooze. Can I pick up a shotgun shell at least?
I want to see that.
Squatch!
Squatch attack.
Where's my flashlight? I want to shoot the Squatch and I want to see him. Okay. Squatched.
Wait, there's more.
Okay, I've got 10 bullets. What kind of gun is this? Can I examine?
Emmy.
A Lemmy. Small, easy to use. Semiotic firepower with average power. Okay. Well, it's got upgrade levels like RE4 does. Okay. What kind of gun is this? I'm bad at... There's like so many different kinds of shitty little pistols in the world that I can't remember them.
Probably some Italian.
Probably something Italian. Not a Beretta, but... So the Berettas have... like that cutouts on the slide. It's a CZ. That's some kind of Romanian thing. If it was Romanian, I would have assumed it would have been like a Makarov or something. Is this our boy? Let's check. It's me.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, they killed John Stewart.
Kind of looks like the previous body you were looking at.
What's wrong with this place?
Or that guy.
Or that guy. Not like that guy, though.
Yup. Who's that? Oh, not that. Squatch! Squatch! Okay, time to kill a Squatch. Oh, my fingers!
What was that?
I'm glad Ethan's hand gets messed up at pretty much the exact same point as in the previous game. Same hand, too.
Get your gun out, dude, so I can kill this Squatch. Oh, shit, he got me. Ah, I should have used my gun bullets.
Squirrely Squatch.
Okay.
There we go.
Took all my bullets. What's my health like? I'm fine.
Ethan is gonna be fine.
Oh, the major
Just had
uses
your
a
hand
CZ?
bit off.
Yeah, I can... Ugh! Oh, my googers. Chem fluid. Synthetic.
I like the faux medieval looking design.
Can I not look at my...
Can't.
Examine? I can't examine.
The inventory here is a little strange and different.
Well, they made crafting items their own inventory, which is correct.
Yeah.
So rusted scrap plus gunpowder makes handgun gammo. And then herb plus chem equals... Ooh, this is nice looking.
Mud apples.
Nice little apples. Get an herb. I should probably just craft a heal drink. That's probably what they want me to do. And I know I'll use it. Oh, they stack.
Eventually. Yeah, they stack, so it's not a big deal.
No, they don't stack.
No, they don't. Maybe it's only ammo then.
Yeah. I thought you were the expert. Why don't you know this? That stacks.
Jeez.
I got you on my stream.
I've been exposed.
I got you on my stream to help me, and you're lying to me.
One fun Resident Evil 7 fact I did recently learn is that apparently the guard value, you can guard more or less damage depending on what weapon you're holding.
Yeah.
So, like if you're holding a shotgun with two hands, that it guards you better than just holding your knife up.
Oh, I don't have a... Need some other kind
I
of
don't know
item.
if it's the same in this game. I assume so.
So I've got to find myself a crowbar, which I guess is probably in here. They did a nice little psychobilly freakout. They showed a squatch, and then that was not the squatch that attacked you, although it implies that there is a squatch somewhere here. I'm assuming Ethan is just completely surviving on adrenaline right now. Bolt cutters.
There we go.
Get view key items.
Classic.
Yep, just multiple levers combined together with two inclined planes. Undefeatable.
Rendered in loving detail.
Lovable detail. Okay, use bolt cutters. Get them both in one. Now I gotta sneak so they don't get squatched. When I was playing Remnant from the Ashes, I kept trying to sneak, and it just was not working.
Yeah, that game really wants you to be in combat. It's like maybe get one sneak attack in to start things off.
Wonder what I did that for.
Just training your muscles.
Okay, I'm getting some yummies. Of course.
Yummy. So that's why you barricaded the door.
Oh, they aren't. Is it helpful that I'm shooting them, or am I wasting bullets?
That's a good question. That I can't really answer. Yeah, Ethan's got the tactical reload because of his military training.
Up. Oh, they drop items.
Hey, got him. Yep, they drop items in this game.
Not got many bullets left.
Over?
So did I... Oh, now the radio happens.
Just had to hit it with a knife.
Hello. If there are any survivors out there, come to Louisa's house near the fields.
Survivors?
Survivors. So, okay. Little action sequence. Got squatched a little bit. Had multiple ways that could have gone, it felt like. I've learned that these squatches take a lot of bullets to kill, which is perhaps the biggest difference between this and... Ooh, you got a good look at his hand there. RE4 so far. So you could kill those guys with celerity if you knew what you were doing. I popped that guy in the head quite a bit. So he's closer to... or closer to molded toughness.
Yeah, this is definitely more action than RE7, but still not quite RE4.
Squatch up there. Now I want that box, but there's a squatch.
Squatting squatches.
Is there stuff over here? Man, I wish Ethan would turn his flashlight on. I know he has one because we using it.
Yeah, he's really hesitant with it.
Can't let the battery wear down. What if I need it?
I'm glad these games never have flashlight battery mechanics.
We played a game called Alan Wake, sponsored by Duracell. Is there a flashlight button? I didn't see one.
No, there isn't. Ethan just turns it off whenever he feels like it.
Ah, so this is not a crouch hole. This is a wall. So I'm going to have to handle some squatches.
Got your trusty knife. What could go wrong?
Two squatches there. I saw one squatch here.
They do seem a little docile right now.
Hey, dude. Mind if I...
Oh.
Okay, how do I pick it up? That button. That one. Yes.
Yeah, it's being covered by the broken box.
You a hater?
The game's telling you to run, so I think yes.
Pick up, please. Ooh.
Okay, damn it.
It's a rather ornate shotgun.
There we go. Okay, now. I can't make shotgun ammo. I could make some... I do not have any...
You need 2 of each.
Oh. Well. Health drink.
Pour it all over that hand.
I'm just going to run.
Seems advisable.
I'm going to follow the path.
Ooh, what's that red barrel over there?
Shit!
Yep.
There's no end to them.
Oh, shit. Up, get away from me. I want to run past you. Alright.
Model shotgun shells.
Now, where do I go? I'm packed into a corner. I juked him at least. Alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I don't have any shotgun shells anymore. Man, he stops running. It's like so easily. Okay, so
it's your house now.
It's full of flour. Ah, shit. No, my bones.
Gotta try to keep safe whatever's left of your hand.
Now where the hell do I go? Ah, I see. Okay.
I think that guy means business.
You don't get me. Up, up. Now, is this okay? Here's the thing I don't know. Am I supposed to die? I hate when games make you supposed to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how this part works, honestly.
Yep. Use my potion.
You might have to die, but I'm not going to say that authoritatively.
Okay. I'm just going to, I'm going to let the big man kill me now that you've said that. Mr. Joester! Where are you at, buddy? Yeah, give me come on, Mr. Gascoigne.
You can try killing him at least.
No. I refuse to expend resources.
So this guy gets you.
Okay. Horse!
Also, these guys appear.
This is very, Phantom Blood. Actually, wait a second. It's a little bit loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Or maybe not. Somebody in the chat just tell me what the audio balance is like and tell me if it's awful or not. Squatch horses.
Grandpa Squatch has come to say hello.
Father Gascoigne. This part was in the trailer.
Father Gasquatch.
Father Gasquatch. He looks like a friendly guy.
Also, pretty good jumper.
Yeah, so I wasted a bunch of handgun ammo. I should have just...
Well, that's the thing. I don't... I think you're supposed to kill at least a few zombie squatches there. Because I believe it's possible to fail that sequence.
Yummy.
As in, like, die.
Ah, okay. Well... My hand's messed up again. Good job, dude.
Yeah, for not bad for just patching on the field.
Grandma Swamp is not a witch.
Yeah, so Chad's saying he saw another streamer fail this part.
I should probably...
So I think you do have to kill at least a few squatches.
Alright. Well, very dexterous for a guy missing half his hand.
The military training is done for him.
I guess he's had practice having a messed up hand.
True.
Although he had his hand cut off then. Can I just go over this?
He had it reattached pretty quickly after that.
Ooh, boxes. So yeah, that was very Resident Evil 4. Where you have like the intro and then they all go away and then it says Resident Evil 4. Although is this game going to... Ooh, I could have exploded people here.
Yeah, there's
Eagle Eye.
lots of stuff you could do in this sequence.
That is actually how many rounds a shotgun holds. It's 4. You're not actually allowed to be able to hold more than that. You know, at least in America. Land of killing people with guns. They're awful. I don't like them.
Oh, is that regulated?
Yes, it is.
Huh. I did not know.
Need some kind of thing.
Can't use your family photo on that.
Oh, he never learned.
Did you look at the family photo?
I might not. Keep pressing start instead of. Yep.
Gross smudges.
Baby. But yes, the shotguns have to have a barrel of a certain length, and they have to have a maximum capacity. And the way they do it is they make them able to hold more than that, but then they just stick a thing in the tube that keeps them from holding that many. And enterprising people have yanked those tubes out. And
how do semi-autos factor into that?
Same thing, same capacity, same rule on capacity. For shotguns, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have them if they're not like that, but you have to register them with the ATF and pay taxes on them. Because they'll be considered a destructive device.
And they wouldn't be wrong.
I'm rehashing. I'm scrounging right now. This is what Tim
I believe you do have a map you can look at.
Wow.
It tells you.
I intuited that the mechanical door. I intuited that the select button would bring up my map, and wouldn't you know it did.
Look at that. And it's the same thing as other recent games have done, where if it's blue, then you know you've collected all of the items in a particular area.
Well,
if it's red, you could still find something there.
Ooh, okay. Well, a select button is a button that used to exist a long time ago when you used that button to literally select what game mode you were using. Yeah, I haven't gotten here yet because I need the goat key.
Was PlayStation the last console to call their select button a select button?
I don't know. I know the PlayStation 2 did. I don't know if the PlayStation...
Yeah, 4 did not, but I think 3 still did.
Iron insignia key. Mechanical door. I think that was like a well or something, but...
And that's where you tried to use the photo.
Yeah. And I can't go up here, so I guess I'll just follow Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
In life and in death, we give glory.
Nice stick, dude.
Hello? You shouldn't be out here. It's not safe.
What a wiener.
What the hell?
I love this dialogue.
It's
like almost immediately, what the hell?
Child's father.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, wait. Do you mean Rose? Is she here?
Rose! Rose, yes. She is in great danger.
I didn't know Charles was in
Since
this game.
Mother Miranda brought her to the village, we have fallen into darkness.
What are you talking about? The monsters?
Yep.
Castle Bell heralds danger. They're coming.
No. Wait. Where's Rose? Who's Mother
I
Miranda?
like this part as well.
The bell tolls for us all.
Closes the door slowly.
They're coming again.
Ethan does nothing.
He stands there. I'm powerless before this grandmother. Oh man, she's got a great witch laugh.
It's a very good grandma. One thing I wanted to mention is that the one pitfall of the map in this game is that the outdoor areas aren't marked with colors. So You'll never know if you collected all the items outside or not.
Alas. Chem fluid. Ooh, yes. Oh, great squatches, the fabled monster squatches of old. To view files. Switch type. Files, yes. Mission briefing. Well, yeah, that's not our mission. It's the mission we had. No items here. Ooh. An easy to pick lock. Now I wonder if lockpicks will be single use in this game, like they were in 7.
I wonder.
Which doesn't make a lick of sense.
Unless Ethan is woefully inept, which he very well might be.
Well, you're more likely to break the lock with a lockpick than you are to break the lockpick. And you will eventually break the lockpick, but they're made of spring steel. Keeping my eyes out for squatches. View map, it says. Lockpick.
Oh, now it tells you. After the lady closed the door behind herself and you can't go re-explore that area.
I can't go back there? Did she lock the door?
Actually, can you or can you not?
No,
Nope.
She locked the door. Alright, grayed out buildings, I just haven't... have I not been there, or can I not go there?
We'll find out soon enough. Cool statue.
Yeah, we got Maiden of War. She's got a goat head shield. And a weird little arming sword rapier thing. Am I dying? Should I make a health drink and drink it?
Oh, you kind of are dying.
Yummy!
Get your coat all wet.
Need some kind of other item. I love other items. Okay, we've been here now. But I can't go back. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going one of the way I can go. Although, wait, is the tractor dead now? Nope, rusted metal. Got it. Excellent. Castle... Oh, the texture's loaded in. Dimitrescu. Ceremony site.
The characters eventually say that name out loud, and I have no idea how accurate it is.
How good of a job did I do?
I don't know how accurate you said it either.
No, to the game, like to the game's version.
Oh, not at all. 0.
It's not Dimitrescu.
I'm sorry to report. We do not say it. Dimitrescu.
Dimitrescu. What else could it possibly be? Oh, I don't. I want to waste a bullet on this.
I got a Chivo.
Now, do they drop things? They drop money. Okay.
Oh, they do, huh?
So it does work like Resident Evil 4. That's what I was wondering.
Good to know. I never tried killing any of the birds.
Well, in Resident Evil 4, well, it's because you don't have the bloodlust that I do, which is good on
True.
you. What I did there was wrong, and I did it for $4.
I try to keep mine suppressed.
If I do that, I die.
Guess this leads to the castle.
You know, they are obviously doing a very Resident Evil 4 thing by doing this right away, but to their credit, Resident Evil 7 also did this immediately.
Yeah, like as soon as you enter the hall, you have all the... You have that... Even before you enter the hall, there's a big door where you have to put a thing in the door.
You even encounter that door the first time you get control of Ethan, when you're running away from Dad. You can run in while you're getting the key at the beginning. I only remember that because I watched a VTuber play it recently. The dog one. Ah, typewriters. You save progress. I love saving my game. There she is. There's Titty Lady.
Tall lady.
There's Gascoigne.
And a whole bunch of other people no one else cares about.
I have a feeling if I pick this up, it's going to spawn Monstars. So I'm going to hold off on that because I know it just goes there. So there's no reason to pick it up yet right now. Is this going to be bird key? Yeah, it's
Examine and find out.
going to be bird key. Well, I guess I'm picking that thing up. Ooh, there's a thing over here, maybe. This game's pretty fun.
Yeah, I've been having a pretty good time with it.
I kind of bought this completely on impulse, so I wasn't really looking forward to it that much. I haven't bought and played a new game really since Sekiro.
If you're gonna play a new game, then I think one inspired by RE4 is a pretty decent choice.
I saw you, Squatch.
Wasn't sneaky enough.
I don't have to be sneaky if I'm... Oh, a mine. Mines are very powerful if they're like they are in 7.
I quite like mines in this game. Like as you've seen, there you can sometimes find a pretty tight pack of monsters all in one spot.
Oh, did this just spawn here? No, it did go up and over there. Get away from it. Okay, gotta find these squatches and the reeds. I remember this part being in the demo that I didn't play, but I watched Chad do. Dimitrescu.
Probably Dimitrescu. Gotta roll that R.
Focusing my ears on squatches.
Not as many spooky noises in this game as RE7, but still pretty decent.
Ethan, shut up. I'm using my ears.
Ethan's scared.
Scrap metal. The idea of using gears to make bullets is so funny.
Pile of gears.
I'm not quite Squatch spooked yet. The game hasn't scared me yet, which that's probably just me. I'm very horror inured.
Yeah, it's also me. I just, can't imagine I'm making this game any more scary.
Please?
But also when I was playing this alone, it wasn't terribly spooky either.
Where are the squatches at? Part. I have half of mine just to run into there and get the squatch on me. And then use that as an opportunity to kill them. But I do want stealth to be an important part of Metal Gear Online.
Yeah, I really don't know if you can bait them out. I just ran in there when I played.
Come here, dude.
Oh, what was that?
Damn.
Kind of turned around and started coughing or something.
How's my health? fine. Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, guarding is good in this game.
I know guarding was freaking overpowered in 7. I just gotta get him in the brains if I want to kill them with any kind of alacrity. Oh, there they are.
Kind of sitting there, I guess.
I think I was shooting the one behind him.
Hey, at least that wasn't a waste of bullets.
That one kind of looks like Joe Baker. That's not what I meant to do. I'm going to back myself up into a wall, so I should not do that.
Basically, the game was telling you that if you block if perfectly timed, then you could hit the block button again and push the enemy away.
Ah, that's not the block button, that was the aim button. Okay, this guy's getting the knife, because I'm running low on bullets.
Oh, he's mad.
Okay. Knife's not that bad. Oh, and he turns into dust. Is there a bird's nest in that tree? Ooh, could it be treasure? Let's take a look. I heard this game does have treasures a la Resident Evil 4.
It does. It was pretty fun to see for the first time. Bird cage.
$1,000. I should make bullets if I can. Okay.
Perfect. 0 crafting items left.
But if I have a single man, I now trust in my ability to kill a single man with a knife. So long as he just stands there and lets me grundle him. Have I been over there yet? Map will tell me. Good old map. Gutter. Ooh, shotgun. And we got more items. Okay. Am I able to destroy these?
I don't believe so. I think they're exclusively there for squatches to spook you from.
Nah. Yeah, how aggressive the adaptive difficulty is. Oh, there is an item here. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's what it was. Now we're blue.
Now we're golden.
Abba-dee-abba-die. Ah, you fondled my headset some. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, but I bought this game because I was feeling good today. Because I finished all of my assignments early. Including a group assignment that we had to do to design a AI to play Battleship. But like a weird fucked up version of Battleship that I didn't like. And wouldn't you know it, it was a group assignment, but somehow I did all the work.
Huh. Funny how that works out.
Yeah.
How many people in your group?
5!
What are you doing?
Well then. Speaking of group assignments.
Don't hurt us.
It's,
Whoa.
ooh, it's that guy from Half-Life 2. What's his name?
Glad to see normal people
Father...
Have you seen any other survivors?
Piotr?
Gregory?
Gregory, yeah.
They're all in Louise's
Oh, he's got more hair than Father
She's not
Gregory.
answering and the gate is locked.
Quiet girl. He's an outsider.
I'm a Squatch now.
Oh.
Tell by my hair.
Shit,
My silver mane.
Can your old man walk?
No. One of the monsters cut him. He's lost a lot of blood. We have to get into Louise's house.
Okay.
Must be a way inside.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go out and kill some squatches.
Don't move until I get those gates open.
Remember how Father Grigori lived?
I do.
He totally didn't die, and you totally don't find his shotgun.
Yep, I never saw him die. Did you see him die?
No, I found a shotgun, couldn't possibly have been his.
Absolutely not.
Can I get up on roof? Ah, come on! Grigori does have some cool shoes. Turlet?
Might be the coolest guy in the whole game.
Easily the coolest guy in the whole game. We got a... Ah, okay. Removing a screw. I need a screwdriver. And this looks like it's the other crest I need. Okay. You know, okay, let me look at this.
Wondering how to use a screwdriver on that?
No. Okay, for one, who combines Phillips head screws with slot screws? For two, I could just use my knife. Yes, that I have used knives on slot screws before.
Me too.
I think everybody has.
It's actually, yes. Flat screwdriver might be the least useful tool in a toolbox.
I hate they slip out so easily. That's why they even invented Phillips screwdrivers, because slot screws will just strip very easily.
Come on, it's clear.
Hurry! Hurry!
That's it, Le Bouton's screw. You know more about it than me, Burnhead.
You're welcome.
My only screw lore is I used to remember the name of those Canadian screws that have square heads, but I do not remember it right now because I'm blanking.
Relying on other people. I'm sorry.
Electricians use them a lot.
Here, won't we?
Safer here than out there, that's for sure. Hey, do you know anything about what's going on around here?
They're not up there only, but they are far more common in Canada than anywhere else.
Nobody's answer.
Father?
What are
answering the door.
What are they
It's
called
no good.
again?
We have to get inside.
Handsome old Dilf, though. But yeah, the name of those screws were commissioned to perhaps start a Ford plant in Canada. But when that fell through, Ford was like, "Hey, fuck you! I'm going to America," and then they
Louisa,
just kept
open up,
making
it's
them
me,
for
Elena.
Canadians.
Stop shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Julian, calm down.
Who's this?
A friend.
Stay back.
Wiener Man.
Father, for God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No,
Julian.
smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
But that's not my problem.
What's going on?
These people
Yes,
want to let a
Chad
dying
makes a
man in
point that
our home.
Come.
I can't.
this isn't exactly how you'd expect Europeans to speak.
I could make them European. The moment I can get to a.
You're not from this village.
No. I'm Ethan.
I'm Ethan from
Julian,
America.
go make yourself useful and check the grounds. I said go.
There are no squatches in America. That was a stupid joke.
If Elena trusts you, then so do I. Come inside, Ethan.
As a millennial ogre, which do you prefer? Do you prefer Fievel Goes West or An American Tale?
Oh dear.
I can't change it right now.
I think I've only seen An American Tale, and that would have been 25 years ago.
Yep. But every millennial has seen at least half a dozen mice movies. Should I make them? Should I go to the main menu to make them Europeans? I shouldn't. That's too much effort.
Nah, especially since one of the line reads that I was talking about is coming up.
They broke in again. Got more of the livestock. Ernest is missing too. Has Mother Miranda abandoned us? Mother abandoned. personally, I am a Great Mouse Detective guy. That's the best one. It's got Vincent Price as Ratican, the world's greatest rat.
Trying to figure out what my favorite rat movie or mouse movie, for that matter, might have been.
Perhaps The Rescuers Down Under?
Jeez, that sounds so familiar. I have to look that up.
Or were you more into the TV shows, like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
Yes, I was absolutely into Chip and Dale. I think we found my rodents of choice.
We found your rodents of choice. Here we've got Lin-Manuel Miranda and this guy.
I'm really hoping the painting of the guy with the rectangular head from Resident Evil 4 makes it into this game somewhere. I haven't found it yet, but I won't stop looking.
We might have to make a mod for that. See, the parent service in Great Mouse Detective is why I loved it when I was 5. I was a little old man, even back then.
You're gonna get us all killed.
He's drinking Dolby beer.
He helped Leonardo and Elena.
We were doing fine by ourselves.
Please, Ethan, take a seat.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left? There is
Still
no
got this
one
beard.
left. A worthless invalid, a stupid, wailing bitch, and you drag a bloody man and an outsider in here like it's nothing, and expect to be all safe? There is no safe.
This guy looks like the Law and Order
Sorry
SVU
bastard
guy.
out there has been ripped in half. But tomorrow, tomorrow we'll all be dead. Just like her damn husband. Suck it, Roxana.
That's enough. This house
I think Anton's
has
very
protected
nice.
my family for generations. And drunk or not, you are all welcome and safe in here.
Whatever.
Tuck your shirt in, man. I like your suit, though.
What the hell is going on here?
We don't know. One day we were a quiet,
Still think
devout
Papa has the best
village, and
fashion
the next,
here.
The monsters came.
Nice scarf.
And attacked us.
It's a very nice scarf.
And they kept coming.
Wait, Louisa, where is your husband? Did they?
No. No, he is out there.
Which Law and Order guy? The guy who looks like him. From SVU, right? He's an SVU? The detective in that one?
Someone.
Not the guy with the big ass.
He went to get help.
The guy who was in
Yes,
the 1980s adaptation of Red Dragon. Manhunter, I think it was called back then.
For him. For all of us. Good idea.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. That's his name.
Gather.
Oh, yeah.
Don't grab too hard. I got exposed meat.
Great ones, hear our voice. Together as one in reverence, we call on thee within the endless dark to deliver us into fate's hands. As the midnight moon rises on black wings, so we make our sacrifice and await the light at the end. In life and in death, we give you glory, Mother Miranda.
Oh, he's in criminal intent? Okay.
Now, the tea should be ready. Come help me, Elena, please.
Nothing like a prayer before tea.
I've heard it before. There was an old woman near the graveyard.
You mean the hag? Dumb bitch is crazy as a bag of rats.
I love
There is
rats.
wisdom in her devotion, though. And I hope it protected her as it shall protect
Right, the
us.
guy from SVU's the guy with the huge ass, right?
What are you doing?
Leonardo,
Fire!
Are you okay?
I am the god of hellfire.
And I bring you fire!
Elena, no, stay back!
No, let me go!
Oh, he's already picked a new wife. Use your gun, dude. Use the gun you have. Okay, that was a cutscene. I just gave the cutscene 3 bullets.
Yeah, your ammo count didn't go down. Actually, I was looking.
Okay, good.
Elena?
I said no!
She's been wanting to do that for years.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
I always wanted to kill a Squatch.
I always wanted to kill my Squatch father.
You did the right thing.
Ah, there's that good zombie noise.
Elena, no. There's nothing you can do.
Papa!
This entire place is collapsing.
Ooh, time for Doom Truck?
You couldn't save him. He was already gone.
Leave me alone.
No, we're getting out of here.
New wife time! I'm looking for my baby and I need a new wife.
I gotta get out of here.
Hey,
We
bro.
finally found the love shack.
We had the Blood Shack before with the Trooper, and now we've got the Love Shack. Looking for a new wife with some blue barrels. Nothing in here. Can I have some items? Nope. Barrel. I want to drive the Doom Truck, but I guess I can't. Okay. My bullets didn't go down. That's good. I haven't seen any Mr. Everywheres yet. I wonder if there's a different Mr. Everywhere. Okay, I have to waste a bullet on this. Wow.
Aww.
Good bottle. Look at that.
It's real strong wine.
That is a strong wine. Come on. Take the screwdriver out of the keyring if you need it. What does that
just
mean?
so happens.
Wait.
Well, as soon as we find a key ring, I think we'll know.
I only have 4 shotgun shells?
Also, I really like the weapon switching. Like, try rapidly going back and forth between the shotgun and the gun.
It looks like he grows
it's like
another.
He has 3 hands.
It does look like he grows another arm. Holy shit! he grows an arm. That's a weird shotgun. I guess it is a what did it say? Model. Oh, my inventory's already getting up there.
Yeah, 1897.
M1897. So it kind of looks like it has a hammer.
Really ornate.
Yeah, it's got a hammer. That's not really common. Most of them have strikers. This looks like it could hold more than 4 shells, though. With the link to that tube.
I wonder.
I wonder if I can upgrade my weapon somehow.
I wonder if you could upgrade ammo, power,
does it,
or whatever else was there.
Okay, so I can do like that. And yeah, here we go.
Good old Tory Tetris. Hey, you found the key ring.
Yeah, yes. Examine items to get even more details. Screwdriver.
Incredibly spooky screwdriver.
Are we going to get the Doom Truck?
The fire's moving fast.
Boy, are we.
Doom Truck! Okay, didn't want to. That would work. Kind of. Ooh, left-hand drive. Okay, they drive on the...
What are you thinking?
Step back. We can bust out with this.
Get in, wife. It does say the capacity is currently 5. Okay, then I could reload. Hit the gas. Gas. Oh.
I want you to pay close attention to how this truck is about to move. What is it? kind of doesn't make sense.
What? It kind of goes. What? What?
Are you alright?
What?
The fire. There isn't any time.
Nope.
Get in the
Good
truck.
thing this truck conveniently fell over here right in front of these broken stairs.
Grab on. Hurry.
It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be cool.
Let's move.
And then get you to the next area.
Don't worry. And try not to breathe in the smoke.
I know. Thank you, Ethan. You're kind.
Do you wanna? Do you need a
That's
husband?
something a wife would say.
I do too. Once we get out of here, maybe you'll get to meet them.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat my wife by becoming her. Oh, fuck. Up.
Come on. It'll hold.
New wife.
There. That's our way out.
Thank God. But what then? The village is still full of monsters. We can't fight them. There's too many.
He's too strong.
Hey, don't talk like that. We'll find a safe house to put you in until I can find my daughter.
Ethan
My
is
hunch is
loser,
she's in that old
fuckface
castle.
nerd.
No. That place is full of nothing but blood and death.
Then go walk into the
I wanna be
woods.
alone
Best
while
line
you're-
in the game.
Father?
Elena, no. That's not him. Not anymore.
He said my name.
He does.
Wait,
He
it's
does
not
sound like
safe.
Gascoigne. No, wife.
Makes me sounds a lot like the Half-Life zombies.
Stay there. Come on. Give me your hand.
Ethan, go.
Man, she really gave
Save
up on
your
life
daughter.
very quickly.
Elena, don't give up. Reach for me.
No!
God damn it.
I've lost 2 wives in so many days.
No wife for you.
Why is everyone dying on me? This is just too much.
I've had so many wives put into fridges. Well, nothing to do. Gotta find a new wife.
I just don't get it.
Maybe a Squatch wife.
Ooh, go native. Take a Squatch wife. My name is Ethan Winters. I'm in town on vacation for a wife.
Oh, my favorite line read is right around here. I think it's after this.
Mad.
Here it is.
Why the fuck is this happening again?
Also, he hit his hand
Yeah.
on the brick wall.
Can't go in there. Does your hand
I think
always... Mhm.
He probably just, at this point, he just doesn't feel pain or anything in that hand anymore.
Yeah. Oh, but I did all of that for a screwdriver.
It's worth it. 7 people died in a fire in order for you to open this dinky cage.
And I don't even keep the screwdriver, do I?
Demon's Crest, you say?
That's a good game.
Yep.
Nothing special there. Well, time to fight some squatches.
Who's there? Stop! Mother Miranda! Hey!
Mommy? That's not mommy.
That's a different mommy.
Who
Or
was...
perhaps a wife.
What was that?
Ooh, I was in the market for a new wife. Can I get a... No, he's just gone. Okay.
Nah, just puddle of blood now.
Can't even use my screwdriver to pick locks. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going back to the church then. Just through the fallow field. Whoop. Gotta find some squatches to kill. Oh, it's his grandma.
Death. Yes. Death has visited them all.
Actually, right.
I really like the way her skulls rattle. Looking at her neck.
Anybody need a new desktop background?
Ah.
Yes, indeed.
Skull's also laughing.
You hear the funky chicken? Okay, I guess not.
Yeah, she's done.
Just that's all she had to do.
She's had her laugh.
And now she'll be gone. Oh, never mind. I'm used to my grandmas in these games teleporting.
Probably did some teleporting right after she closed that door.
Oh, they're even making me do this, huh?
Oh, that's not how you wear a face. Oh, that's better. I watched Face Off today. So still a good movie.
No, it is not.
I beg to differ.
It's an entertaining movie, though. It's entertaining. It is not good, but it does have John Travolta and Nick Cage in it.
Nothing but blood and death. Huh?
I think it strikes a pretty good balance between action and easy to follow themes. So.
Rope? Nope, just a rope.
Just a rope.
Have you ever seen Con Air? Another Nick Cage vehicle?
I've not, but
it's
that is somewhere along the line on my to-watch list.
It's worth watching. The most notable thing to me about when I watched Con Air last year was that there's a character in it who is very obviously a very bad, shitty joke of like transphobia type joke, and they try to make the character seem like a joke, but they just make her seem really cool instead on accident. So they're trying to be shitty, but she just seems really cool instead. So like I got an enjoyment out of the film that they didn't intend for me to get. They wanted me to be laughing, but instead I was like, that lady's kind of dope.
That's kind of the inverse of Clue, which I watched recently, and spoilers for Clue, I guess. One of the characters is gay and is portrayed surprisingly well. Then at the very end, the final punchline of the movie is, he was straight the whole time.
Oh, boo. Oh, yeah. Did it happen on every ending of Clue? I know there's more than one ending.
Well.
I think it was, the final ending. Anyway, here's
left.
this guy.
You must be pretty tough, huh?
This guy's voice actor sucks.
You? Oh.
Kind of
You're
does.
Not local. Even better.
He's fucking Magneto?
Yes. Except he's got cool sunglasses and he's a Bloodborne character.
He's the Dilf from Final Fantasy 15 plus Magneto plus the guy from Onimusha 3.
We're almost there.
What was it? What's that actor's name?
Recall.
He's in that Natalie. He's also like Natalie Portman's like first real movie, The Professional. What is his name?
The man is of no reason.
Jean Reno. Yeah.
And my daughters do.
Shh! Everyone, shut up.
Entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can assure you, if you entrust the mortal to House Dimitrescu, my daughters and I shall deliver to you the finest.
Way ugly! I want to see! He's away!
Shut the fuck up!
This is very nothing but trouble.
Where? You mean you'll screw around with him in private? Where's the fun in that? Give him to me, and I'll put on a show that everybody can enjoy.
Ugh, so gauche. What do we care for bread and circuses? The man thinks suffering is assured.
Yak, yak, if a man's dick is cut off in the castle, blah, blah, blah.
I've heard
Oh, they won't let me zoom in.
Oh no.
all your arguments.
It's a cutscene.
Some of you were less persuasive than others, but I've made my decision. Heisenberg, the man's fate is in your hands.
Mother Miranda, I must protest. Heisenberg is but a child, and his devotion to you is questionable. Give the mortal to me, and I will ensure he is ready.
Shut your damn hole! And don't be a sore loser! Go find her food somewhere else.
Quiet now, child. Adults are talking.
I'm
Mommy.
You're the one who's arguing with Miranda's decision.
You wouldn't know responsibility if it was welded
Oh,
to
keep
that
glory! One day your head might actually fit your ego!
Hey, don't I get a say in this?
Silence!
No,
My
Ethan.
decision is final. There will be no argument.
Squatches.
Remember from whence you came.
Thank you. Huh. Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin!
Now it's a game.
No, not you. I want to look at her. No, stop
Get
that.
ready.
No way!
10, 9, 8,
Well, we got some squatches. Into the hole.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Ah, Jesus Christ!
Yep, hi, dude. Alright. Man, they weren't lying when they said that lady was big, huh?
Oh yeah, she sure is big.
Alright. Nope. Yeah, kick ass. Powerful kicks. Oh.
I think they said she was like 9 feet tall or something.
Nice, Ethan.
Roop. Other gas coin.
Other Gasquatch is back.
Yeah, it's a better name. I should remember that. Mop Gasquatch has got me. That. What happened there? Whoop. Okay.
It's like a good slide.
Has anybody ever seen Nothing But Trouble? Because this really is extremely nothing but trouble. It's the only movie they ever let Dan Aykroyd direct. I immediately saw where we need to go, but...
Maybe next Halloween stream then.
Ooh, maybe. That's a... It's not a fun... It's a nightmare of a movie.
Oh.
In, like, good and bad ways.
Sounds perfect for Halloween then.
Oh, you didn't think I'd let you get away. Gotta
You might want to hide.
Father and Moreau entertained.
Here we go.
So now it's time for the beautiful, blood-soaked grand finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
It's convenient.
Yeah. Convenient. There was a Doom truck just like this in Resident Evil 4. Remember that one in the hallway? Where that one...
I do, yeah.
That one dude was having the time of his life?
Wait, do those freaks have roads?
There's also some regular trucks going down narrow corridors.
Okay, you're going to tune out to avoid spoilers. I'm going to guess that's why some people aren't going to watch the stream, yeah. Okay, there was a loading screen there and it caused the game to hitch.
Fair enough.
Skeleton. Look, he's in repose. Look at him.
Listen carefully, skeleton.
Listen carefully. Will it hurt me if I walk into these? No. Okay, they're not Mega Man spikes. Oops.
Even Ethan knows how to walk towards a spike without getting hurt.
Did they reuse this skeleton this close to each other? Are these the same skeleton model? I think they reused the same skeleton model, like right next to each other. No? Yeah,
yep.
it's a popular pop triplets. They
popular, exactly.
Popular. Oh. They're just hanging out. I don't actually. Let's okay.
In all seriousness,
that's fine. I'm looking for it, so I saw it. If you're not looking for it, you're not going to notice. But I was looking for it.
The point I wanted to make in particular is that seems like maybe they would have figured this out if not for COVID. Like, you know, one of those many little COVID hindrances.
Oh, Mrs. We're back at the start.
Yep.
Except we are locked in the castle. Man, you don't spend a lot of time in the village in Resident Evil Village. We are already at the castle. In Resident Evil 4, it takes a fair amount of time. 2 major boss fights between... No, like 3 boss fights.
Big gears that don't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, where's Kaz at?
I think they're playing Among Us right now, actually.
Kaz
might join them after this.
Dude, Among Us. Yeah, I'll probably quit at the next save point. Wherever that is.
It's been almost exactly 2 hours, hasn't it?
It's been 2 hours and 2 minutes. Where's the crow?
I think it's... Oh, there it is. I see it.
I've been getting money and not a use for money.
Yeah. I wonder if they're growing anything nice in this garden.
Looks like vine trellis. This will be like olives or wine.
It's also snowy, which is... I wonder what they're growing here in the winter.
I would... Well, if it's a vine trellis, they have woody stems. They're like bushes. So
they can survive.
They don't die out. They're like little trees. The leaves will fall off, but they'll come back the coming spring. They grow a lot of grapes and cherries up here in Michigan. Like that. Up.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
Speaking of nothing but trouble.
Anyone has heard of the likes of
Anyway, here's this guy.
A hero searching for his daughter. Though I must say, that castle arouses suspicion.
Yeah, and so do you.
I am but a humble merchant.
Here?
Oh,
speaking of spending money, by the way.
Call me the Duke.
The Duke.
Now to business. Weapons, ammunition, healing salves.
So long as you have the rupees.
I can provide.
Lamp oil, rope, bonds.
We just got... He's literally...
Please do take a look at my new stock.
Literally more shoes.
He's literally more shoes. Oh, I can sell my my shotgun.
Yeah, this is the sell menu. And this is the buy menu.
Okay, I could... I don't know if it's worth buying this yet. Oh, you can buy ammo?
Oh, yeah. And this game does the classic trick where the ammo upgrades refill your weapon.
That's good. Okay. Okay. Oh, and you can go to categories. Can't afford that yet. None of this really seems important except that. So I think I will hold off on buying anything.
All sorts of weapons modifications, and we'll do them first.
Yeah, there'll be plenty other chances.
Yeah. Yeah, he won't let me shoot him. Not like Resident Evil 4. Horse. Nice looking horse. I hear Crow. I get hungry. I haven't seen The Crow in a while. Somebody talked about The Crow yesterday. It's a good movie. With Brandon Lee.
Seen it. I don't think I have.
Be here.
It's very 90s. Oh, do we? Yes! Oh, yeah! They used the Curl and Nescar sound! Hey!
You heard you like Resident Evil 4.
No, give me my knife. They used the best pot noise they could have. I love it. Here we have three nice
it's very
ladies.
Fitting for this place. Yeah.
$3. Bella, Cassandra, and Daniela. Okay. Cassandra is a great name that is very inauspicious. Up lore. Delivery of 1 male, 3 females. Mother Miranda meeting with Lady Damascus.
Yep, Lady Damascus. Lady Dalmasca.
Yes, Lady Dalmasca. This game has become a different kind of game.
Yep, as soon as you step inside.
They give you 5 hundo, so you can maybe afford something. There just doesn't seem to be anything I can
Contraption does not move.
Yeah, so it's probably from the other way. So really only one way to go. Okay, they don't do that.
Sadly, can't bust the bust.
Can't bust them up. Ah, but I can bust this up. That's never going to get old. What a little chair. It's so adorable.
I don't think Lady D is going to be very happy with what you're doing to her mansion.
Well, she can't sit in that chair anyways. Wait, who? Oh, that's a mirror. Okay.
You can tell because you can't see anything in it.
Because I can't see anything. It's just like, I thought it was a portrait. I was like, who puts a vase with flowers in front of a portrait?
I mean, who does that in front of a mirror?
Well, a mirror makes a little more sense, especially in a...
Yeah, true. Make a room seem a little bigger than it.
These seem like... This reminds me of a puzzle.
Reminds me of Resident Evil.
This is very Resident Evil, yes. Mask the Angels blind... You didn't give me
There's
enough
way
time.
more text than that.
Yep. Ooh, goth wives. Hey, ladies. Do you want an annoying man?
The answer is yes.
Man blood.
Man blood? This is very Suspiria. Witches with hooks.
Drag ladies' hooks.
Yeah, very, very Suspiria. Is it time for mommy?
Mother, I bring you fresh meat.
Mommy!
You are so kind to me, daughters.
Mommy's voice actor is actually good, unlike Jean Reno.
Let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother.
You want to take these hooks out of my... No? Okay.
Nah, you'll manage.
Ah! Horngy!
Starting to go a little
His left hand really can't catch a break.
Quickly, Mother. I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Put him up.
What could that mean?
Ah, shit. There's not a lot of bone there anymore.
That's what it means.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
I remember that part from the trailer. They talk about her titties a lot, but they don't mention how she's also got a huge ass.
What are you doing?
Okay, do you always get your hand mongoed in the opening, or did I get the special mongo hand?
No, it always happens.
Okay. Because I know you don't always get your arm fucking, like you can have your leg chopped off in Resident Evil 7.
Oh yeah, you can. That is totally optional.
Yeah.
Jack can just chop it off with his shovel.
I was wondering if...
Anyway, here's Ethan with a brilliant idea.
Yep. Ooh, I just gotta mongo my hand up. Can your hand support your weight like that? Absolutely not.
I'm surprised Ethan's left hand still exists after everything that's happening here.
That's why when they crucified you, they did not nail you through... Oh, health drink. Got it. They did not crucify you through your palms. They crucified you through your wrists. Because your palms are not strong enough to hold your body up.
What a resourceful fella. I do love how magical the medicine is in this game.
It's a horse lever.
Horse lever for horse lovers.
Did the lady punch us yet? She slurped our blood. Ooh, crimson glass. You just missed the giant woman. Okay, this is a treasure game. Is it also a put items onto treasure to make treasure better game, or is this a just sell the treasure game?
There is treasure combining, but those treasures are marked, so you'll know.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, well. Is this a Castlevania? Kind of. This is a...
It's a castle, for sure.
Yummy! Some candles.
Is that like blood?
Yeah,
or is that mold or what?
It's either blood or jelly.
Yeah, perhaps it's blood jelly then.
Ooh, blood jelly.
Can you make blood jelly? Probably, right?
Don't see why you couldn't.
Yeah.
You just make normal jelly, but then put a whole mess of blood in it. Alright, nothing interesting in here. Now, blood pudding is something else. A pudding is not a jelly. I mean, there's a... Ethan, never... Okay.
Door does not open from this side.
Let's see, pick a lock. Right, I have one of these. I noticed there's a giant contraption that I just can't seem to...
I think that's how they hold Ethan up on the hook.
I gotta find the obvious thing I'm missing. There we go.
There you go.
Did you know that plum pudding never had plums in it? Rats!
What?
Plum puddings have raisins in them.
I mean, that is close, but not close enough to call it plum.
Well, back in the day, all plum meant was dried fruit. So a raisin was a plum.
And I suppose plum is more marketable than raisins, since people hate raisins so much.
I love raisins.
I like them too.
Oh, we get to reuse this animation.
Actually, oh yeah. I think it's the exact same animation as in 7.
Where is his dick?
I think you're putting it in there.
Well, because these armors would often have cod pieces that were fully modeled. Alright, these treasures. Okay, this is a spinel. Okay, and then this is an actual thing.
It says fragment, but it doesn't combine with anything. Also, there's this. Actually, not a treasure, but a key item.
Wow, wow, wow. Alright. Nice painting.
Mm-hmm.
Why would this lock from the outside when it's a bedroom?
Perhaps that's saying something about the nature of this castle.
Yeah.
Although that wasn't that.
That was her bedroom.
Lady D's bedroom. Yeah, exactly.
That was her bedroom.
So maybe not.
Where have they taken Rose?
Unless she locks people in her bedroom often, which she very well might.
And we've got different numbers of slots to different things. They added the titty statues.
I do like how much shorter the actual text is than what's on the plaque.
Guess I'm going upstairs. That's for making me chop my hand off.
Got to make him repay somehow.
They don't add a lot of save points to this game, do they?
They do, except I mean, I could tell you where it is if you're actively looking for it right now.
I'm sure I'll find it. I am actively looking for it, but I'm sure I'll find it. I like how there's one drawer per thing that is openable.
Yeah.
Any more than that would be outrageous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was about to suggest you could look at your map if that'll help.
That's the bust of Krasmazov. That's a good game. You should play that game, Jan.
What game?
Disco Elysium.
Yes. I should play that game sometime. Did you ever... You finished it, right?
I have finished it, yes. But I have...
How's the voice acting?
Very good. They didn't get the... They couldn't get the Chapo Trap House guy back, and it didn't seem like they got the Marxist Sailor Moon girl back. But the people who voiced for them were still fine. And the voice acting makes it much easier to play. Because the game's a lot of reading without it. The woman who was on Alex Jones on InfoWars, when she dressed up as a Sailor Scout and talked about Marxism. She played Claudia.
I'd like to watch that, except I don't think I want to watch InfoWars.
Well, you can probably find the important parts on YouTube and not give him any attention at all.
I will say that the save point is... take a look in the wine room.
Little vino. 15th century.
Legendary yet peculiar technique.
Sanguis virginis. That is some moldy fruit.
Surely nothing foreboding or ominous about that.
Can't use that here. Probably need a wine bottle to put here, actually.
It is the wine room.
It is the wine room. The room for wine. This is very Resident Evil 1. So
I'll just say that the save room is not in this direction.
It's not in this direction?
No.
Alright. Then I will not do the obvious thing. I assume there would have been one by Duke. Usually there's a save by the...
By a merchant, yeah.
By a merchant. It should be out here.
Hey, you found it.
Oh, we meet again.
Duke, why are you here?
Where there's coin to be made. And have you found your daughter?
No.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not?
Dimitrescu?
The very same.
There you go.
Why don't you take a look? Maybe you'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, care to make a purchase?
So how would you say it?
I would say it the way Chad spelled it out, which would be Dimitrescu.
Dimitrescu. Okay.
Yeah.
But they're saying it like French, where they're ignoring half the syllables.
Yeah, Dimitrescu.
Dimitrescu. But,
like prosciutto.
Like prosciutto.
Instead of prosciutto.
Please come again.
No. Oh, this is from Smash Bros.
It does look like the Smash level.
Yeah.
Slot for something spherical.
Norchetin's Labyrinth, craftsman of the 19th century, which is not that long ago. Labyrinth, the castle, the house on the hill, the water wheel, and the iron tower. And he killed himself. Okay. Specially crafted balls. Each one contains crystallized human remains. For his 4 wives.
4 beloved wives. Ethan can only aspire to this.
Oh, yeah, there's the wife. Bitch took my skull. Okay, Okay. Well, this game's pretty fun.
It is. I quite like it so far.
Yeah, it's very goofy.
Far goofier than the previous game.
And I have to say, that lady is big. They made that lady real big.
Real freaking big.
Anyways, this has been Tactful Ogre joining me. Thanks for joining, Ogre.
Thank you for having me. I don't know if I'll appear again since my
might...
schedule is what it is.
Yeah, since you're across the ocean. It'll happen.
Yes.
I didn't go into this with a plan. My only plan was that now that my finals are done, I'm going to try streaming just a whole shitload. So I said, why not buy a game to stream? But no plans going here on out. But you improved the stream with your gentle nature and wisdom.
Oh, glad I could be here.
That's...
But feel free to stream without me, because I really don't know when I'll be able to stay up this long. I don't know, next time.
Yeah, it's kind of late over there, isn't it? Anyways, that's going to be it for now. Thanks to Chad for the subs. Thanks for Rooker for joining. Good night, everybody.
Good night.